One of the most common questions we hear from parents after a daycare injury is this: how long do I have to take legal action? It's an important question, especially when you're trying to balance your child's healing, your own emotions, and figuring out what really happened. So let's break it down in a simple, clear way. In Texas daycare negligence cases, parents generally have 2 years from the date of the incident to file a claim. That's called the statute of limitations. But here's what we want every parent to understand. Just because you technically have time doesn't mean you should wait. Daycare cases depend heavily on things like witness memories, photos and videos, state investigation findings, and the daycare's own records. And the longer you wait, the harder it can be to gather the evidence needed to understand what really happened. We've seen daycares close, staff members move on, and important documents disappear. So even though the law gives you up to 2 years, the best time to start taking action is as soon as you realize something isn't right. Another thing parents often ask is, what if we didn't realize how serious the injury was at first? That happens more than you think. Some injuries, especially emotional trauma or delayed medical symptoms, aren't obvious right away. Even then, the 2-year timeline usually starts on the date the incident happened, not when the symptoms show up. That's why early action and early documentation can make such a difference. And if you're watching this and worrying that you may be too late, don't panic. The only way to know for sure is to talk with someone who can walk through the details with you. At the Bunton Law Firm, we help parents understand these timelines, preserve evidence, and figure out the right next steps without pressure. Sometimes families reach out just to ask questions, and that's perfectly okay. If your child was injured at daycare and you're unsure how much time you have to take action, you can call us, email us, or fill out the contact form on our website. We'll listen to your story, explain your options, and help you move forward at your own pace. And if you're not ready to talk yet, we've linked helpful resources and guides below to give you a place to start. At the Bunton Law Firm, we're here to keep you and your family moving forward.